EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Oakson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Charger, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Daniels starts with a pass. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Bosky-Merrill. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
19, 18.
They'll run, and this is Jeremy McNichols. And he'll carry nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnovers.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
Quick throw in the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Come on. 18 Cardinals.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A big pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Buffalo 80. Get up.
The RPO. That one is complete. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's get that touch.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On the set. Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. Look at the big man go. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready up. Let's go.
They'll motion over Samuel.
70. Ready,
This looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Crack all 80.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Ready.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Crack. Crack all 80.
And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for 26 yards.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. He gets it complete. That's high. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
32. Hut.
Now Penix going to get it forward on the pop pass. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Robinson. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19, let's go.
Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Get it.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. No. 19, 18. Let's go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
60 by 6.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
19 Lions.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's into the end zone. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
He'll start at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds just past 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Dragon 6, 79 Bronco. Warriors 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Gonzalez now for the point out. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Takes over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. Look at the big guy rumble. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Pack the 60. Pack. Let's go.
He works free, right side, inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. They'll go play action here with Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got his tight end, there's Ertz. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Daniels going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we go.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll motion over Samuel.
Steady.
On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. They will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. James Pierce in on the tackle.
A 1-yard pickup brings us 3rd and 13.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Commanders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
balanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19, Mike. 70 range. 70 range. Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Gonzalez now for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
That's the score. Falcons 31. Commanders 17. Bradley Pinion set to
Both teams
kick off.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, go.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merrick. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
3rd and 11.
Go. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Throwing now. Daniel. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
7-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
50.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 5.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Hot
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a designed run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Makes the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Left side, and hands of London. And the Falcons going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and goal.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Wait! Check! Reload!
No trying to run with Robinson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
79 Bronco! Hawk 70! Hawk 19! 70 Rangers! Hut!
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the set! Here we go!
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll motion over Samuel. On the zone read, here's Daniels. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. For Debo, 6 years in San Francisco, this is his first touchdown as a Washington Commander. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
60!
Daniels now going to look to throw. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Now panics, and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18, Pioneer! Mustang 19!
to throw is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready? Cowboys!
That's swung out to Krowski Merritt, and he is out of bounds at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Now Daniels. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Falcons 48, Commanders 31.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Plant. It's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Let's go.
On first down is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close. To the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.